What's going on, everyone, and welcome to the RC Retro channel. Vegas, baby! That's right, the RC10 Vegas Edition just showed up, and this was a gift from a viewer. My man Huub, thank you so much. Big shout out. He is a fan, a supporter of the channel, and is a registered racer at the upcoming Vintage Championships in Vegas that's being held by Team Associated. And you can only get your hands on the Vegas edition if you are a registered racer. And he reached out to me and was like, hey man, would you like one? And I said, absolutely. And so he registered for the race, went onto their website, pre-ordered one, and he put in my address and had it shipped to me. So thank you again, Huub. I am so grateful because I know that Team Associated is pumping out these kits, but I think it is a genius move that they're putting out a kit to commemorate this event. You have so many iconic racers coming together for this event, and so many people that I speak with throughout the world, all over the United States, that are flying into Vegas to race there. Unfortunately, I cannot be there this upcoming weekend. I just went away for a whole month to Europe and then came back and then went away to Florida, and it's been traveling a lot with my family, and you know that costs a lot of money. So to justify going to Vegas, I just couldn't hack it. Maybe next year. So hopefully this Vintage Championship is a huge success, which I'm sure it will be, and they'll have another one next year, and hopefully I'll get to go to that one. But regardless, we have this beautiful Vegas edition right here. Now, I'm not a huge fan of boxes, but I have to say that Team Associated has been doing a great job with all the kits that they've been putting out for all the iconic racers that raced for them at one point, and I just love the box art schemes. And this one, again, it's not really the box, it's what's in the box, but I just love that they have the iconic Vegas sign, the stack of the chips here, the gold foil Team Associated, the Vegas edition in the gold foil right over here, and it's all over the box too. Now, what do you get with this kit? Well, first off, I'm going to reiterate again. You only get this kit if you are a registered racer, and then you go onto their website and pre-ordered it, and that's how I got it from my man Huub. This features a true gold color anodized aluminum tub chassis. What else do you get here? You get the updated World Stealth transmission case with the V2 slipper system. You get the iconic Kinwald battery brace. You get the Las Vegas Edition livery with some, custom decals for this kit. Fluid-filled, oil-filled shocks. Black fiberglass World's Car shock towers. And you get the upgraded World's Car bell crank system in this. And what else? I think that's really it. They give you a nice little image right here in the back of all the parts that I just shared with you, along with on the side as well. Okay, so let me change the camera angles, bring you all closer. I'm going to cut this open. You might be saying, no, don't open it, don't build it, because this is like, an exclusive kit. Is it numbered like some of their other kits? I'm not sure. We'll find out when we open it up and take a look. Okay, so let's bring the camera over. All right, so I went ahead and pre-cut the 3 seals on here. But before I open this up, I just wanted to share, which I think is pretty cool. They even have the hotel on here that's hosting the Vintage Championships this upcoming weekend, the Orleans Hotel. It's pretty cool. All right. Now, I've been to Vegas a number of times, and when I told my wife about this a couple months back, she was like, "Oh, I'll go to Vegas." Of course you will, babe, because you want to take my money and spend it all on the casino. Oh, check that out. Hold on, I'm going to adjust the camera. Look at that. On the inside. Nice Vegas themed inside, again, with the Orleans Hotel, a little jazz. Picture of the hotel right there. That's pretty cool. And the whole inside of the box, well, we'll take a look at that in a second. Okay, so I'll go through this quick. We got bag J, which are your wheels, your knockoff headlights or fog lights in here, your tires, nice and squishy. These are spike tires. So that's everything to put your tires together. Hooray! Tires and wheels. Then we have bag I, which is your gear cover. Looks like it's that frosted gear cover. Your servo stays in black. And by the way, something I really like is that all your nylon parts are black. Very stealth-like. Cool. All right, bag G. We have your shocks, which I could see are when they say true gold, even the shocks are in that true gold. It's not as orangey as the other gold chassis for the RC10. This is a lot lighter. Okay, so there's everything you need to build your shocks right there. Hooray! Then we have bag C. Okay, this is your stealth transmission and your V2 slipper clutch. All your bearings. Okay, you have your motor plate right over here. All your little gears. All your lubrications. Okay, neato. We have bag D. So there's that transmission brace right over here, the stealth transmission brace, your rear bulkhead, your wing tubes come already in there. You have your, that's your rear shock tower right there. Again, all black, all stealth-like, all very cool. We have here now bag B. Here's your front arms. Okie dokie. Nice. We have your front nose plate. Yeah, so it's definitely different. It's gold, it's lovely, and it's a different color or a different shade of gold. So, all right, so this is bag A. Fantastic. Using all the very cool buzzwords. Cool, fantastic. All right. And then bag E. Bag E? Yeah, bag E. Okay, got your rear arms. Okay, arm mounts. Hooray. Okay, and now the good stuff. You got your body, your driver figure. You know, this is the RC10 body that's used in pretty much majority of their RC10 re-releases, the original RC10 body. Okay. You have the Kinwald battery retainer. Bag H. Your nose tubes. And then, see, you have your much lighter gold chassis. True gold is what they say. So that's a little bit different of a shade. Okay, and then let's flip it around for the big reveal. Ooh, Associated Las Vegas. And then we have RC10 Las Vegas Edition, and it is not numbered. Boo. Boo, boo, boo. So we don't even know how many of these were manufactured. Okay. Then you have in here, which I think is pretty neat. Here's your ball cups and some tools. Get those out of the way. And then you have your decal sheet. So you can see right over here, you have some, drawing a blank right now. You got some casino chips. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Casino chips right here. And a different livery. Got some stars on there. Anyways, what I think is pretty cool is that in the bag, they give you this card with Masami, Jay Halsey, Cliff Lett, all of which have had some sort of release specific to them put out. And then missing from here is Brian Kinwald. So, all right, cool. So we have in the box some cards, some casino chips, the green felt of a playing table. So that's pretty cool right there. Good job, Team Associated. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. Yeah. All right. I'm a bad singer and I'm a bad dancer. And I'm a bad Elvis impersonator. But as I was unboxing this beautiful RC10 Vegas edition, I was getting flashbacks of all my trips to Vegas, whether it was in my single life or with my wife. And every time I go to Sin City, it is awesome. And now I'm having regrets not going to this vintage championship. Bunch of dudes hanging out at a hotel. Who's gonna have the crazy party in their hotel room? I'm like Frank the Tank. Get a couple drinks in me, I'll do anything. I'd probably end up grabbing like Masami, kidnapping him, and taking him to like the strip club with me or something. Something crazy, right? But it'll have to wait till next year. Okay, so with that, I also went ahead and I cut open the bag with the manual and the decals so we can get a closer look at that. The manual, just like the box art, beautiful in color. And then the decal sheet, you have the Vegas themed on here. You got some dice. You got the pink, the blue, and the dark blue stripes, which are the colors of the original decals on the RC10. You have here, pretty cool. Okay, I'm just gonna get up over here. You have Las Vegas 2025. Las Vegas here, some more poker chips around here. You have some small stickers that say Vintage Championship 2025. So that is pretty cool. RC10 Las Vegas right there. Okay, so man, I'm a little envious of everybody going now. But I do have some buddies that are going, so maybe they will share some footage of the race, because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. And they'll share some of that race footage with me, and I'll post them up on maybe Instagram or just some highlights as for a YouTube video for the channel. But my man Colorado Larry's going. Huub, my man Huubie, who sent me this kit, he'll be there. So maybe they'll shoot me over some video footage. And I'm sure there'll be tons of other people putting out content for you all to see for those races. So, all right, that's it for this unboxing. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys all in my next. Take care.